If you've ever thought, why can't I just decide? This video might actually irritate you because the reason that you're overthinking is not what you've been told. And my friend, it's not weakness. By the end of this video, you're going to understand why you are overthinking even when you know better. Why just trying to decide never works, and one small move that shuts down overthinking immediately. Now, if you've ever replayed a conversation 20, stared at your phone, trying to write that perfect message, delayed a decision for weeks, or even just felt stuck in your head while life moved on. This, my friend, is for you. But here's the most important thing. You don't overthink because you're weak. You're overthinking because your brain is trying to protect you. And once you understand that, everything changes. So let me simplify this. Overthinking is when your brain keeps running the same thought, but never moves. It feels like work. Nothing changes. You analyze, you predict, you work on those worst case scenarios, and you prepare and you rethink, and then you do nothing. Most men think that overthinking means they care too much, or I need more clarity. I'm just wired this way. No. Overthinking is not a thinking problem. It's a safety problem. Your brain does not feel safe enough to act yet. And that's it. Your brain, my friend, has one primary job: to keep you safe. Not confident, not productive, not impressive, but safe. So when you're about to send the message, make the decision, take the risk, start the thing, speak up, try something new, your brain asks, is this safe? And if the answer feels uncertain, your brain will slow you down. How? By thinking more. Because thinking feels safer than acting. And if you think long enough, maybe you won't mess up. If you analyze long enough, maybe you won't fail. And if you prepare long enough, maybe you won't regret it. So the loop starts. Not because you lack discipline, because your brain is protecting you from risk. Why just decide doesn't work. People say, stop overthinking. Just decide. Be confident. Sounds simple, but I want you to imagine telling a child, just stop being scared. My friend, that doesn't remove fear. If your brain feels uncertain, forcing action just feels like danger. When you try to just decide, your brain reacts with more doubt, more hesitation, more scenarios, because the real issue isn't the decision. It's trust. You don't fully trust yourself to handle the outcome. And when trust is low, thinking increases. So you're stuck in this loop. Here's the overthinking loop in plain language. Thought, doubt, more thinking, more doubt, freeze. So you think about something, then you question that thought. Then you question your question. Then you doubt your answer. Then you stay stuck. But my friend, here's the key. Thinking does not build trust. Action builds trust. And that's the part, my friend, that most people miss. So here's the one solution that you can use. If overthinking is a safety issue, then the solution, my friend, is not more thinking. It's safe action. Small action. Not big, not bold, not fearless, but small. Because small action feels safer than big action. And when something feels safer, your brain allows it. So here's what that looks like. Let's say you're overthinking about sending a message. Don't craft the perfect paragraph. Send one honest sentence. If you're overthinking working out, don't build this miraculous program. Do 5 push-ups. If you're overthinking starting something new, don't plan your next 12 months. Take one small step today. Small action, it interrupts that loop. Because movement, it gives your brain new data. And new data is what builds trust. And now, why does this small action work? Because your brain believes proof, not promises. You can promise yourself, I'll stop overthinking. Your brain doesn't care. But when you take one small step, nothing terrible happens, your brain will update. Oh, we survived. That wasn't as dangerous as I thought. That update reduces your fear. Reduced fear lowers thinking, and that's how your system begins to shift. But you might be thinking, I just want to feel safer. I just want to feel sure first. Here's the truth. Clarity, my friend, doesn't come before action. Clarity comes after action. You don't think your way into clarity. You move your way into clarity. Think about learning to swim. You can study the water for years, but you only learn the balance by getting in. Same with decision. Movement creates clarity. Stillness, it just creates more thinking. So I wanted to give you a 3-step reset that you could use immediately to help with this. First one is to catch it. When you notice the loop, say, I'm overthinking. Just naming it reduces its power. Step 2 is to shrink it. Ask, what's the smallest possible next step? Not the final step, the smallest next step. And then step 3 is to move immediately. Take that next step before your brain starts another argument. And then stop. That's the hard part. Stop. Let your brain process the outcome. That's it. No personality change, no extreme risk, just movement. Confidence, my friend, is not a feeling you're waiting for. It's a memory that your brain builds. Every time you act and you survive, your brain stores that experience. Over time, those memories stack. Eventually, your brain says, we've handled things before, and we can handle this too. That's confidence. Not hype, not positive thinking, stored proof. So what this means for you? If you're a driven man, overthinking feels especially frustrating because you know what to do. You're capable. You have the skill, but you stall. Now, my friend, you understand why. It's not a knowledge problem. It's a trust problem. And trust is built through small, safe action. Not a mental debate. So if you've been stuck in your head, if you've been replaying, analyzing, delaying, my friend, you're not broken. Your brain just wants safety. And safety grows through those small movements. So next time you catch the loop starting, don't solve everything. Don't force clarity. Just take the small next step and let clarity catch up later. Now, if you want to understand why your brain protects familiarity so aggressively and why you keep repeating patterns even when you know better, go watch this video next. The video explains the operating system underneath your thinking. This one showed you how to stop the loop. That one shows you why the loop exists in the first place. So when you understand the system, the pattern just stops feeling personal. Watch that next, my friend, and I'll see you there.